for a nice pizza.
I do all the heavy work. Nora gets all the credit because she makes the pizza look really pretty. But it's pretty easy. Go ahead, Nora.
Start with a little oil on the crust, on the outside crust. I didn't mean to dribble that, but just kind of rub it around all the edge, cover the edge. Get a little extra, put it where you miss. Basically, that's it. Pretty simple. Okay, I need a paper towel. Grab a paper
Get your paper towel. She needs a paper towel. Okay. Just coming. Beautiful day out there today in our lake.
Okay, I'm back.
All right.
Next comes sauce. This is my homemade spaghetti sauce, meat sauce.
This is a meat sauce, but you can do a little
You can do a marinara.
marinara, pesto, whatever it is. Put a little sauce on there. Here's the thing though. Everybody wants to put a lot of stuff on a pizza. You absolutely should not. If you're doing a nice light crust like this, just pick out an item, 2 at the most. And one of those items being cheese. And so we would say, okay, I want one with pepperoni. I want one with pepperoni and anchovies. Yeah, you could do that. But don't start saying, well, I like onions, I like green peppers, and I like mushrooms, and start putting them all on there. Don't do that. All you're doing is making it heavier, and it will not rise the way it's supposed to. So if you like mushrooms, say, okay, I'm gonna have one with mushrooms. If you like green peppers, okay, I'm gonna have one sauce and green peppers. And so divide it up that way.
If you want a vegetarian,
If you want a vegetarian,
then I suggest just marinara sauce and maybe 2 vegetables. That's it.
yeah, not much more
Very
than that.
light.
These are merely
The
suggestions.
sauce is also very light.
Right.
Most pizzerias glob on the sauce. You don't need that much, to be honest. Okay, next, because John likes pepperoni, the best way I found to keep the
For us, it works for
pepperoni
us because, yeah.
from sliding all over is to put a little cheese underneath first. Very, very light, a little sprinkle of cheese. Just enough to hold the pepperoni in place. I'm going to put the pepperoni on his side. I have to avoid pepperoni, unfortunately, even though I love it. So I make mine just simple. No pepperoni. Just cheese.
Hang on a minute, Nora. Alexa's in the background here. Hang on. Alexa, stop. Okay, we just realized we had her
Yeah, I
blubbering
didn't
on
realize
there.
that was on even. I wasn't paying attention to it. So I do about 3/4 of the pizza with pepperoni and then leave a little quarter for me.
Right. Yeah, we're doing pizzas here pretty much for a demonstration. We're not having pizza tonight. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a couple of pizzas and we're going to throw them in the oven. Well, we're not actually going to throw them. We're going to cook them for about 2 minutes at about 450 degrees, isn't it?
Yep.
About 450 degrees, just a couple of minutes. It's called par baking. And from there, when it comes out, this thing is really going to rise very nice. And I'll show you what it looks like when it comes out after being par baked, just a couple of minutes. But once it's par baked, what you can do is let it cool, and you can put it in the freezer and freeze it. And when you're ready to cook it, just let it thaw out and bring the oven back up to 450 and finish cooking it for about another 4 minutes, 5 minutes or so.
Okay, meanwhile, you want to cover it with cheese, but you don't want to bury it in cheese. Like John says, it gets too heavy, it gets weighted down, and you don't really need that much. You get all the flavor without making it heavy. My next step is a little bit of Parmesan.
So we have mozzarella and then the Parmesan to just kind of help.
Adds a little flavor.
Yeah, fills in the voids a little bit.
Yep, that's it.
Now we're going to put a little.
I have some fresh basil. Bella loves basil on her pizza, and we do too. It adds just enough little extra flavor at the end. Doesn't need to be heavy either, very light.
Yeah, now if you want to throw a couple of anchovies on there, chopped up a little bit,
that's fine.
not bad.
Or
Okay.
mushrooms, or onions, or green pepper, but not all of them.
Not all of them. You can do
One or the other.
one or the other. Yeah, just
Exactly.
don't put a whole lot of stuff on there.
And
Okay.
the last step is a little sprinkle of oil over everything. Just kind of drizzle.
All right, we're gonna.
Olive oil.
We have to
of
wait for
course.
the oven to come up to
hot.
about 450.
It's hot.
Okay,
Get thing ready.
but I'm gonna put them in there, so we're gonna switch things around again. Make sure the pizza is see how this slides back and forth on here? You gotta make sure you put plenty of flour on there. This board is more absorbent than this one is, so you gotta make sure you got plenty of flour to let it slide on there. Now here's the pizza, just a little toaster oven. It's been at 450, and I'm just going to slide this right on there.
A pizza stone.
Pizza, what did I say? Pizza board?
No, you said pizza oven. No, pizza stone.
Pizza stone.
In the oven.
Okay, and we're gonna push that right in there. And we're gonna let that go for a couple minutes. And we're gonna revisit again. Okay. Okay.
Hit clock.
Put this off here. All right, so it's been a couple of minutes. What we're gonna do now is just take it out. And there it is. This is now just partially cooked, par baked. This can be frozen, or if you want to do it later on tonight, or maybe like you want to prepare it, a couple of them, and when you have company or something, you cook them this far, put them in the refrigerator, and then when it's time, just cook them so you're not messing around making pizzas in front of your company. Okay, there you go. Boy, does that smell good. All right, okay. So that was yesterday. Today, this is the par baked pizza that we made yesterday. We didn't know if we were going to freeze it, what we were going to do. So we just put it in the refrigerator. This has been cooked for about 2 minutes in our little toaster oven. Today we have Bella with us. So Nora and I are going to eat this one. And I'm going to make a little pizza for her. This is one of the little 4 or 5 ounce balls of dough. These, by the way, you can take this and without handling it too much, if you wanted to, see how this stretches like this? Stretch it just a little bit this way, and you can make these paninis. You can cut them in half and just do all kinds of stuff with them. I have some pictures I want to include in the video for those. But anyways, I'm going to make this little pizza for her. And you should know that we have a little pizza stone for that oven. We have a big one for that as well. Like, in a pinch, you can use one of these guys. They make these in different sizes. Put it on here. Always want to put a little oil on here so it doesn't stick, and pop it in there. It depends on your oven. You can kind of watch it. This will rise right up. When you see that it's nice and toasty on the bottom, everything's cooked on the top, there you go. It should take maybe 5 minutes, 6 minutes, depending on how hot your oven is.
Maybe.
In my wood burning oven, if I get it up to 700 degrees, I can cook them in a minute and a half max. Okay? Okay, so we're going to take out this beauty and see what it's like here. And we already took Bella's pizza out of there. It was on the top. And there it is. We did it at 450 and we did not have it on convection. I think it should be probably on convection. I don't know, we're experimenting with it, but probably as hot as you can get it. This is nice and crunchy here, and now we're gonna cut it up and we are going to eat it. So, salud. All right, you son of a pup. How do you cut this thing? Let's try it again. I hate this crap. All right, so here, do this. All right, this is supposed to be the easy cutter too. Get in here and cut this thing. All right. That's it. All right. All right. That's one side. Okay. And then we'll do the other side. I don't know about this thing. Why is this cutter always...
I have no problem with that cutter.
Well, excuse me. Must be female-friendly cutter. Doesn't slide in here. Stop that thing.